Real Podtalk. Say what you mean. We talk.
Hey. You can hear, can't you? Welcome to Raw But Real, guys. Guess what? We're in a new studio. Oh, look. I can't even touch my stuff. I can do sound effects, but I can't do a pro here.
It's fine. You'll be fine.
Oh, my goodness, guys. As you can see, look, you can't see me. As you can see, we have our first guest for this lovely month. This lovely month of February. I'm trying to go live on both y'all. Hold on. We working out the technical difficulties. So. G baby, go ahead. Do your intro.
Oh, well, welcome, guests. We have Kevin and Heather here. Calvin and Heather.
I was like, who is Kevin?
I didn't mess my life up listening to her.
Okay, hold on.
We got Calvin and Heather, you guys, and this is our first weekend of February with our married couples for the month of February. Of course, you all know it's Valentine's Day as well as Black History Month. And we are proud to have you guys join us to discuss about marriage and couples. And how long have you guys been together?
10 years.
10
Together
years.
or married?
Together, 10 years.
Together 10 years.
How long
long
been
married?
Married is going to be 7.
Don't say it wrong.
I'm the one got it together. She's the one that's off.
That's usually the case. Why you playing?
Yeah.
It usually works that way. Guys, y'all got to bear with us. As y'all can see, we are at a new studio. Nothing wrong with the old one. We still podcasting family. Like to clear that. I don't like rumors. So we are still podcasting family. Still got love for everybody. Just a different vibe and a different tribe right now. I'm working on some things because guess what? I am the host, producer, and now editor, and now
nervous.
Well, you asked for all them jobs. You got them.
I ain't asked for none of them, but God gave it to this assignment. It's
Okay.
assignment. So
Be obedient and follow what the path is given. Okay.
You got to be prepared. So I feel like God was just preparing me. Like, you got to know how to do all of the things to
Tell me,
prepare.
what did he tell you?
He ain't tell me. It happened so quickly.
He positioned.
Hey, look.
I don't know which buttons to push.
I don't know nothing but engineer. That was the word I was looking for. But I'm excited. Like, shout out to Miss Shandy Shan is doing her thing. I'm proud of her. She let me know she wanted to go do some other things. And I don't fault anybody for wanting to learn what they want to do. And that ties into marriage, in my opinion, because I wrote down my questions.
I think it was the last show.
You think it was the last show?
I turned that show.
Oh, was something bad that happened on the last show?
No, it was powerful.
Oh, because y'all was talking when I came in on that show. I remember, but I never knew what y'all was talking about.
No,
so it's your fault.
For me, I'm the natural encourager, and so I'm not taking the blame. I'm just saying that last show was powerful. And
So
some things were shared on that show that
I need to go watch.
Yeah, it was powerful. Yeah. I done watched it. I done watched it twice.
And you seen it even more.
Inspired myself.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Now let's tell the people which show it is and where they can.
There you go.
It was just her last show. Was the other day.
No, your show. Me. Or her show.
I was on her show.
Oh, I did watch that one. So it was something you said on there.
Yeah, you watched that.
I did watch that one, and I was excited watching. It was deep.
That's my homework.
But you go deep every time. So let me ask this: what made you guys want to do a podcast in the first place?
It was Miles. Right.
Miles made you do it.
Well, he called me, and when Miles called me, you know what I mean. That's I kind of am a big fan of Miles.
Are you? That's good.
Yeah,
Miles is a lot of things to a lot of people.
Yeah, and so we kind of go back when he was in the room this big, doing this thing. And so when he called me, I was like, okay, well, what you gonna call it? We went through the whole process and we came up with Put Your Family First, and we started on Greenfield. Then we moved to 9 Mile.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So now we 5 years in?
Yeah, be 5 years for us too, this year in July.
Yeah. See, I did the whole COVID era and all that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we
Yeah.
started on Greenfield.
Greenfield
Actually,
and
we're still there. We still wearing masks. I remember that.
Okay.
Yeah, we were on Greenfield. We
Okay.
started on Greenfield.
And 12 Mile. Or was it 14 Mile?
It is 12 miles.
Well, okay. We started.
I'm like,
we were Greenfield at the Grand River area.
we were, yeah. What was we on Greenfield and Grand River?
Grand River,
we
yeah.
did. We started at the at Dice's spot. Oh Lord, the game room.
Yeah.
We started the game room, just like literally just putting our phone up, no studio, no none of that, just talking to the camera on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
So all of the dual stuff, we just on one platform, didn't know what we was doing. Then I went to other studio, Reflections of Our Future.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Rico. We did that, and then I met Miles after that, and I was like, oh, I can come to podcast. Went there. Now we're at B2M.
Mm-hmm.
Sound like we some gypsies moving around all the time, but I promise you, it's not that. It's just different. I'm learning how to do more things to make myself accessible in other areas.
Yeah.
Because with podcasting, you all know you have a store. You both you have other avenues of getting money.
Yeah,
so if this is the only thing you're doing, you got to find other ways
it's a
to save money and make money
right now anyway.
Yeah.
It's about it.
But I want to talk about the store because I am finally ready to get my shirt.
Man, whatever.
I am. I've been saying it now.
When you come over there, you're gonna be blown away.
We gotta go to the store. So on Telegraph.
You're gonna be blown away.
Telegraph on what?
Right there, between 8 and 9 Mile.
Mm-hmm.
Right behind Habitat for Humanity Restore, across from Lear.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
We're
when you come in there, you're gonna be turned out.
What's the name of that store? What did it used to be called? Sam.
Is that what it used to be?
Years ago.
No.
No.
Oh, you mean talking about Habitat?
Oh, yeah.
Habitat used to be Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember that store? You remember that?
I remember.
Yeah.
My brain, I can't remember my
Don't worry
name
about
right
it.
now.
Anyway.
Yeah, so we're right behind it in the building. As a matter of fact, Muscle, what's his name to do the Muscle show? Him and his guy used to train out of there.
Oh, okay.
Gym Animal.
Yeah, Gym Animal.
I always
They
say
used to
Gym
train
Animal.
out of there.
Cute.
So we discovered that, and then it used to be a KFC headquarters.
It
Oh,
did.
wow.
I remember that too.
Okay. And now you're there.
It did.
Yeah.
But you're doing a lot. You've been working with the youth a long time. So with this, we can go over y'all bios.
Mhm.
That's great. But I want to get to marriage. Because the month of February and it's Black History Month. Love all these things. But love, I think, is underrated. I think we don't talk enough about it. We don't see enough healthy couples. So we think that it's normal to just be side pieces and all this stuff. So I'm
Y'all
glad y'all
retired?
know first. Who is y'all? Okay, I used to be a side piece. Okay.
I'm quite sure a few been in that position,
I
right?
definitely
Be like,
I definitely have my share.
It's
But
side piece.
now I think for me, go ahead and start reading because you know how.
What you mean? Go ahead and start. No, you still, yeah, she's still in her ear. But the ages, I'll be 50 this year.
And I just turned 41 in December.
Okay.
So
It's the timing.
I've never been married,
Me
never
neither.
been engaged.
Okay.
I have
Me
one son. He is 19. I was a one and done. I was like, and I think not just. Well, I think it was like more so like my father. I seen him being married and all of what he did. My mother's never been married, and my grandparents were married. Both my mother and father's parents were married. But I think for me and my generation with the people is they don't take it as serious as it used to be. And then too, social media messes a lot of stuff up. It's more things that are open.
I learned how to
Without
use the
it.
thing. Did y'all hear
I
it?
see that.
Sorry.
Right.
But I would always tell her, like, I don't even think I want to be married, to be honest.
And I used to be like, stop saying that. You speak it into existence.
It's not.
Well, it's
It is.
it's what you just said about the young people that it equates you,
Yeah.
right? And so, but the culture needs it.
Mm-hmm.
And if we are to ever like my family, we do marriages.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And except for my brother Carl, he's struggling.
Carl about the only one.
Yeah, he's struggling.
He doesn't
Yeah.
want to, or he just
Hey,
Carl
he almost
Shout
there.
out to Carl.
okay.
Yeah, he almost there. So,
That's the homie.
but marriages, it's work, and if you're not
Mhm.
willing to put in the work of adjusting who you are to the situation,
Right.
Exactly.
and a lot of times people always look at it in a negative connotation because it takes the work.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it.
And you young at 41, you young enough and viral enough, and
I think my other thing too is I don't think I've found a partner. You know how sometimes you get in a relationship and it's like one-sided, or somebody depends on one person more than the other, and it's not a shared thing. I know you have to work on that and have those. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I'm burning this.
No, go.
Yes,
Please stop me.
Absolutely.
No. And so what you're saying and sharing has value.
Mm-hmm.
It has value. What we have missed is the formula.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have more recently. Let me just go back because I love having this conversation.
I'm so glad.
So once I understood the formula, it all makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to take us back just for a minute. Okay.
Okay.
This is not about religion. This is we are culture rich in Christianity, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna put this as the Genesis story,
Mm-hmm.
right? So the Genesis story said
Mm-hmm.
that God made Adam and Eve, right?
Right.
Correct.
I'm just gonna call them Adam and Eve right now. So and put the first person on the scene was Adam, right?
Mm-hmm.
He gave Adam a job, right?
Right.
He was supposed to steward the garden,
Right.
Correct.
but he was also supposed to name the animals.
Mm-hmm.
Adam was like, this is a lot of work. I can't do this by myself.
Yep.
And God said, you're right.
Right.
You're not meant to be alone. This one thing is so super critical that I need you guys to hear this, right? Before God brought woman to him, he put him to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So women think that there are no good men out here, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he has to be asleep to prepare for you. He had to be put to sleep.
Well, I don't stay asleep then. They gotta wake up at this point. When they
No.
gonna wake up?
Because if they're not ready for you,
Mm-hmm.
They don't
They
be
have-
asleep.
we are the gift,
Right.
right? We are
that
the gift.
is not
That's
true.
I don't think. No,
listen
I don't
to
think
what-
that.
Listen
I don't
to
think
what
that.
I'm
Getting ready.
saying. No, listen to what I'm
I think it's
saying.
balance.
Listen to what I'm saying. I'm
Ooh.
talking about the Genesis story.
Okay.
I'm not talking about our personal story.
Right.
Okay.
I'm talking about the Genesis story. I'm talking about a formula.
I got you.
Okay.
Okay, just roll with me.
I'm
Roll
rolling.
with me. Okay, so he was created from the dust. She was not.
Correct.
She was created from spirit. She was already with God. God brought her to him. He took his rib, right,
Mm-hmm.
and said, "You're going to have this space, and she's going to fill it."
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And he set it up so that they are side by side.
Right.
It came from his rib, his side.
True.
It didn't
Gotcha.
say she did. It
Right.
said the rib came
True.
from the side. So he already had a piece that's missing.
Mm-hmm.
He was put to sleep. He had the rib removed, and God brought her from the spirit realm to the physical realm
Hmm.
for them to work together.
Right.
Because he did not make her weak. He said, you need to help me. Someone who can meet you, hear me, meet you where you are.
Mm.
Y'all hear me?
So yeah.
Meet you where you are,
Mm-hmm.
because you got work to do. And you
Right.
can't do it by yourself.
Ooh,
Right?
That's
So-
true.
So she had a whole nother role, right?
Right.
She came for one to help him, but she was the one that brought the balance. So she's the one that brings the physical. We are both physical and spiritual
Mhm.
beings,
And need each other.
Right.
right? And from that point
Mhm.
forward, our DNA, our lineage carries of both. That's why we are both physical and spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
Whew.
a marriage.
It is.
That's why it's important that your marriage is under covenant, is under a protected promise. So you have things that you can activate because I heard God's not a liar. God can't lie. So if you say that under my covenant, I'm protected, I can activate that. And so in our marriage, this is my activation statement. Y'all ready?
Yes.
God, get your boy. Show me my stuff.
Yeah.
Because if I don't acknowledge that I got some stuff in it, I am under the illusion that either he's perfect or I am. And that does not leave room for either one of us to grow.
Right.
Okay. So whenever I get to that point, I still do a little more shouting than I want to. But that's because my reaction and my understanding for those moments didn't kick in.
That's fair.
And so I know how to be quiet and listen because it's my stuff in here too.
Right.
It may not be my present stuff. It could be some of my back stuff.
Right.
My backstory. And so until
because this is not your first
out,
marriage for either one of you.
No.
Okay. So
this is
yes.
our best marriage.
And the last marriage. Yes.
That's
the last.
Absolutely. I mean, but there are really important nuggets in this process. And this is what I share with our sisters. That if you don't have a job description, now remember, God put him into work. If you don't have a job description for that position that's being filled, you all over the place and you get exactly what you asked for, which for most women is nothing.
Right.
We are random. I just want this. And guess what? You just get that. And you wonder what about this? Well, you didn't ask for that. You asked for this. And you said just this.
Right.
All I need is no, you have to be clear. Write the job description. The man has a job.
Yeah.
If he doesn't have a job description, how is he going to work for you?
Right.
That's
true.
So I'm looking forward to it one day. I do want to be married.
Write the job description.
Yeah.
Write the job description. Because now you are a co-creator with God. Was also in Genesis. What God told him not to eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. He did not tell that to her. Nope. He told him that before she arrived.
Yep.
That means she was allowed to have knowledge.
Correct. It's a very good way to look at that.
Right? The knowledge of good and evil. That's why she's always in his ear telling him, dude, it's not a good idea. Let's not do this. Right?
And that's why women can be evil, wicked, or they can be helpmates. It's either or.
Right. And we have a combination of it all because we are balanced beings.
Yes.
There are polarities. There's polarity to good.
Right.
There's polarity to bad.
Right.
But it's all in divine order because it takes all of the things that we see and we know a lot. We are co-creators with God. If you're a spiritual being, you're co-creating. You are birthing and manifesting. You are a co-creator. Yeah. And so if you're not creating a job description for the man to fill and to find you to fulfill that job description, you're getting anything that you're saying. And we have to be more mindful about how we are affirming the things that we say, we do, we want, and we think. Because we're really quick to speak and say something.
Right.
And when in those words, we're speaking all kind of things, and we're talking about, that's not what I wanted. Oh, but that's what you said.
Men have, so what I see in the type of men that I have attracted, because I always look at myself, I say it's not the men that's coming to me, it's what I'm attracting. It's something in me. If I'm not getting what I desire, it's something in me, deep in me, that's desiring that. That's how I think. So I need to correct that. Right. If I'm getting the wrong things, I need to correct what I'm accepting. That job description. I gotta correct it. Because I'm attracting arrogant. I'm used to men that are providers. I am. I'm used to, and that doesn't mean I'm spoiled. It means I grew up my parents were married. They didn't divorce till I was like 14. So my foundation was always mom and dad doing stuff together. So when they separated or got divorced and that one income, it was different for me. So looking for men to be like the provider, because that's what my dad did. He took care of the household. My mom took care of us. So when mom got to go back to work or do things, it was weird. So I was like, I don't want to do that. I want to stay home. I'm a very rare breed, I think. I don't mind. I want to be at home.
No, you're not.
The economy doesn't allow for that to happen.
That's
exactly.
I was gonna say that.
And the other thing
that's the sad part in life.
When you got shifted, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to remember that when a man comes to the table with a vision, right? Yes. You have to remember you should already, just like she told my description, and already ready, you should have the skill set to match. And so are you ready in your skill set to be a co-pilot to this flight that we got in front of us? And so the preparation, I always tell women this, and because contrary to the belief, a lot of women have gotten married on this knowledge that I'm sharing, right?
Yeah.
So if you got your feet in multiple doors, you're spreading yourself thin. And so therefore you can't get what you really are wanting, because like we was just talking about, generally, if you have a side piece, you got a plumber, a comedian, so don't just stop there, right? And we don't like to admit our feminine pimping ways, right? For multiple experiences.
There's a reason.
There's a reason.
Yeah, whatever the case may be.
Not whatever
there's a reason.
There's a reason.
There's a reason
for everything.
We're not asking for the defense. I'm talking. I'm not asking for the defense.
I am saying that women
let me finish.
Their men.
Right. And so in that process, you can excuse it all you want to, right? In that process, you miss what is intended for you.
You can miss.
No question.
I agree. I'm not disagreeing. Right. I'm gonna go to this video and I want to get y'all opinion on it. Now we're gonna see.
I talk to a lot of men about being married. They can love the woman, desire to be with her. They always say, well, Mr. Wilson, I need to get a little more money. Mr. Wilson, I need to get this house. Maybe when I get this business going, I'll go ahead and lock that in. I said, me and my wife, we got it together. I didn't have money, a lot of money. My wife was a nurse. We put that together. That's why the scriptures say it's not good for man to be alone. The woman in Hebrew, the word helper is Azah, which also means a shield, succor, support. So many of us, when you look at what's happening in our community, we're missing that. Especially when studies come out to show that over 80% of millionaires are married. What are we missing? Majority of us is fear. And then the inadequacy piece, the imposter syndrome. Now when I get married, I can't be a stoic. Oh, she's going to find out that I'm depressed sometime. She's going to find out that, man, I still struggle with confidence. I'm really not the leader she thinks I am, for her to be around me all day long. That's why I say, men, it's not the lack of discipline. It's not even self-control. Those are fruits of the seeds that have been planted. So if you don't have the right seeds and the right soil, your manifestation of the bad fruit is what we're seeing now in so many men. So if you don't have the right seeds and the right soil, your manifestation of the bad fruit is what we're seeing now in so many men.
Yeah, because now we're back in the live. So that's brother Jason.
Right. What's
that? Jason Wilson.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think Jason Wilson is like the dopest human being ever. His wife is beautiful. He is married, ladies. But it's a lot of wisdom in what he says. And I think we have it so twisted, and me included, where we want things ready-made. Nobody wants to put the ingredients together.
I wouldn't even just say so much as
I'm talking about me. I ain't talking about people.
'cause
I'm talking about me personally.
And I don't agree with that part because I feel like she said, people grow all the time. You change. You're not the person you were 4 or 5 years ago. So things change.
5 minutes
Life
ago.
happens. You just never know. So I don't think, for me personally, I'm not looking for somebody to be like, hey, I'm coming. I'm about to take care of you. I want us to work as a team. I want us to grow together. If something happens.
I thought I did until I was like,
But
no.
see, what parts
I do, but I don't. I'm being honest.
What parts are you trying not to help with? Is my question.
Shoveling the snow. Shoveling the snow.
Do you see what I'm saying?
The labor parts. I don't want to help with those. My body won't let me know my.
So in
pumping gas.
In the defense of it all, right? One, it's the order. You're out of order, right? And because you have an expectation on the order, you remain out of order, right? Time and time again, it's stated, "He that findeth." I carry the seed of life. Right. In our culture, we overpraise the birthing of a child and underpraise the inserting in the person that carries the seed of life, right? And so, when that happens, we create this disorder, and in that disorder, it falls on everything.
Wow.
Right. And so, in your relationships, when it's time for you to have order, it's hard for you to follow order.
Yes.
Right. So, yeah, you would say, I would rather just do this because that makes it a simple formula.
That's true.
Right. And it doesn't have to be applied to this is all I need to do. Right. So a lot of times we say, we hear that it's hard to be a stay-at-home wife. We hear, I'm always here with the kids. We hear that's in the stay-at-home.
Yeah.
My brother Columbus buried his wife after 45 years. Oof. Right. So he took care of his wife his way, through his prescription, through his word, through his Bible, because he's a reverend.
Okay.
And that's what he followed. Right. That's one ingredient to a successful man. In other cultures, it's support, it's the people, it's the entire family that's around, and they pour in, and uncles and aunts and everybody, mentors.
Right.
As it should be. I think that should be like that. Yeah.
But when you're out of order, everything tells you that you're better than me. Everything. So if you're watching, I can point it out to you just from if you're watching any television, any movie, any soap opera, any process, in those processes, if you watch All My Children and all of that, it taught you deceit.
It did. It did.
Right?
But you don't have to listen to it.
Yeah, but it's getting in anyway, right? In the books, the Harlequin romances, it taught you deceit. So something else has taught you to have this type of expectation in your relationship.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
When all the euphoric,
the Cosby Show taught me.
Yeah.
I wanted to be.
The Cosby Show also taught you how they communicated through different things.
Correct.
Y'all ignored that shit.
I didn't ignore it.
Yeah, y'all ignored
it. I didn't ignore it. I just didn't get a Dr. Heathcliff Huxtable.
You didn't need a doctor. And that's what Jason was just talking about.
I got the Theo.
And that's what she said.
Yeah.
I would rather have a partner and we come up together.
Yeah.
Right. And even that's gonna take some jostling. Because we go through it. Right? We go through it. Because I come from a number of ways of getting money. Right.
Right.
I come from hustling.
Right.
Yeah. I come from coaching. I come from a number of ways of getting money. She comes from her way of getting money. Right. And so philosophies have to be merged. That's why it's a merger. You have to begin what are you willing to give up? And that's what we were talking about today.
Correct.
What's going to be your sacrifice to the success of this situation?
Right.
Yep.
Right,
your children, your marriage, everything.
But if you on Facebook, then a lot of marriages have ended because of Facebook.
Right.
Because as soon as you go, you got to understand, as soon as you really go to start posting about you and your man, they come to find out that it ain't your man. You didn't work on that. You didn't really work on it like that, right? Because you like, hey, I done seen so many relationships where they start out, yeah, this is my girl, and a week later,
so, it ain't done.
I don't post. I'm not posting nobody until I'm married.
Right?
No more posts till I'm married.
Right, but in the process, having this conversation about marriage, the biggest piece that I can share with you about marriage is the ability that you will have to work with someone, and it's difficult.
Yeah,
it takes work because that humility that you is going to require you to say you're sorry.
Yes,
when you're not accustomed to giving into that.
Yep.
The accountability to what you have to be accountable to is this person, and you're not accustomed to doing that. So as she was sharing with you about writing your description and your prescription for your situation, right? A lot of y'all like for him to be 6'5", chocolate, 6-pack, 12 inches of meat, tall, athletic, and all of that.
And that's all that's on there.
That's all that's on there. Right?
I mean, it can be more.
Yeah, you can add all of that, right?
You can add. You got to be specific.
You can add all of that, but you've created the limitation in your relationship when you size a person up.
True.
Just based on the facade and the idea that this is the type of man that I really like, right? And all he did was just get out of jail and smack on you for 12 days
and look preserved.
And look preserved.
So I will share why I believe so much in this formula. So after my first marriage, and I realized that I had an idea, but was nothing I really didn't make a commitment to it. It was the idea of being married. I was young, I was just out of college, and I was like, we were living together. And I'm like, I'm not about to play this game. Either we're getting married or we're not.
Right.
And, and that was my line in the sand. And so he was like, oh, okay, well, let's get married.
That's all you want.
Because I'm getting that booty.
Right. I'm gonna do the ring. All right, here.
And so, but I of course, it's all hindsight. I needed to have that experience so that I understood and I appreciated what the next experience was going to be for me. But at that time, after that, I took a journal and I just wrote pages and pages of the attributes that I wanted in my mate, because I had never thought about it before and I had never done it before.
Right.
So that I put it down. I put everything down. And what I did, and I always encourage the women that I coach to do this: ask God for 3 confirmations. 3. And so 3. And so
my pen.
And
I'm writing stuff down. Hold on. 3 confirmations.
I wanted. So here are just a couple of things that were on my list. I wanted a man. First, I wanted him to be a God chaser. And what I meant by that is he has to be seeking the same God that I am. That was 1. He needed to be able to barbecue. I love barbecue. He needed to be on the grill. He needed to be able to cook. I was in this list, right? Yeah. And because in my relationships, I always had issues with men about my work. Because I would work 3 shifts. The opportunity for suspicion to be present was always there because I was working with 3 shifts. I had a lot of men on the shifts I was working on. So that was a problem in my first marriage. That's kind of where it all started to unravel. Oh, wow. So I wanted to make sure that I had somebody in my life who understood how I work and who could navigate my lifestyle too. Not that I wasn't willing to change, but that's what I knew at the time, right? Because that's one of my pain points. I got my pain points on my list, right? Some other stuff, about the lips and.
Oh, you had all of that.
Oh, yeah, of course. Okay. I wanted kissable lips. I wanted somebody whose voice I could listen to, who I could hear, and who I could look at for the rest of my life.
And those kissable lips help me to listen to you. I mean, it's fair.
Yes, absolutely.
Men you like round. Your wife is very Go, Dr. Heather. I'm just saying, Dr. Heather is Heathering, okay? She got it going on. So
I am a man.
Exactly.
Okay, and so I asked 3 confirmations. I mean, I had lots of stuff on there, lots of quality stuff, lots of fun stuff, something about the broad shoulders and all that kind of stuff. Right? I had all that good stuff on there. What I asked God for was 3 confirmations. My 3 confirmations were: I wanted a man that could sing.
I remember this. Okay, yep.
I wanted him to have dimples. And I wanted him to be a man in every sense of the word. My husband's last name is
Man.
Wow.
Every sense of the word.
In every sense of the word. He works with boys, men, husbands, and fathers. I mean, this is his life's work.
Yeah.
I never put any of that together.
Yeah.
I never put any of that together, other than asking God to make this my confirmation.
Yes.
And I have known one of my qualifications was that I would already have known him. Right.
Yeah, take that one. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
But
It can work. I'm thinking
the man that when I met Calvin, he wasn't ready, and neither was I.
Exactly.
So we had to. So when I had when I put my list together, it had to be created. He had to be created in the time and the season that I needed.
Yeah.
So
That's
my
good.
job description fit him at the time we started to date.
Right.
And I was willing, and still I am willing to grow with my husband.
And be patient.
Like I say,
Okay,
people
so
change through the
patience.
years. Like, what you mean by patient?
Right.
So that's what I was gonna ask.
Because
I feel like now this is me and my own little situation, of course.
no.
Of course. My patience part of it is that I'm giving you this time, and I'm also we had to get to the communication part for me to be able to explain to you, talk to you, and you hear me. Not just hear me, but you listen, and be patient enough to give you the time to understand fully what I'm saying, versus you just saying, okay, yeah, I heard you, and I'll change for a few days, and then I'm gonna go right back to being what I was, instead of saying, okay, well, this is what she said, and this is what I said. How can we come together and be that person for each other and for ourselves?
Well, first of all, you're not under the same roof, and so the fact that y'all, even if you are under the same roof, right, you don't have the covenant,
right.
And that's what I was gonna say. The foundation is not
right.
set.
You don't have the
we
covenant.
got different religions,
right? And so even in that process of trying to fit a circle in a square peg, right? With that process, it still comes down to cooperation, communication, understanding. What books have you guys picked up? Right?
Exactly. Who reading in the house?
Who's reading? Who's trying to get a better understanding of themselves? Because growth is a personal thing. Right? Are you willing to improve for the situation? I could be so comfortable, right? Because I'm comfortable, right? And then if it in, it in. If it don't, it don't. Right? I'm comfortable. And from a male's perspective, what is motivating me?
Correct.
Right?
Right.
What vision? If you got 2 visions, you got division. Dr. Miles Monroe said that.
Right. I was wondering, but that's what I want to touch on. Thank you. I'm glad you said it.
If you got 2 visions, you got division. And it's again, even then, it's work. We work at this shit. You know what I mean? And it's because I'm willing to,
right,
and she's willing to.
Yeah, so I say you gotta want to.
You gotta most definitely want to, right? The one thing I said when I got with her, right, was I didn't want to make another woman cry. That was one of my goals, right? And from my deception, right? So for me, the truth is very apparent in my conversations, and sometimes it's hard for her to take that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But my truth is my truth. Now I might not say it the right way sometimes.
Right.
Yeah, your men
Or
have to
whatever.
work on that.
Yeah. Well, it is work, right?
It is. It's work.
Right, because sometimes I'm speaking it from a place that I need you to get it.
Mhm.
And we also have to
Right.
work on how we receive things. It
Right,
works both
because
ways.
protection for a male is different. And his tone
Yeah.
is going to be different.
Right.
If I'm trying to tell you something to protect you,
Yeah.
my tone is not going to be that of, well, you know, baby.
Mhm.
You know,
I
my
like
tone.
that tone, right?
You know what I mean? My tone might sometimes have to be because y'all can be hard headed and
And turn the ears off.
yeah,
But it's still a
and-
way you can
Right.
say it in a harsher tone, but it's still the way you deliver it where you
Yeah,
can
but
respect it.
so
The way
I've
he
gotten-
talk, I'm just saying from you personally. Some men's tones and they're that's just dumb. You don't know, like it's how you say things.
well, they don't have enough vocabulary too. That's why I'm
that,
going back to.
okay.
This is why I'm going back to if intelligence is something that you want in your relationship in your home,
Mhm.
then your example should be of reading. You should have books in the home. You should
Mhm.
have, not just podcasts, but you should be able to. You should have a library.
Correct.
That also determines the amount of success you can have in a
Yeah.
relationship, right? Am I willing to do so, right? Again, and then what is your skill set to me,
Mhm.
Correct.
right? If your skill set to me is always demands,
Mhm.
Mhm.
right? And what you know what I mean?
Right.
Sometimes, like I had to say recently, I said, you know what? I'm just gonna shut up, right? Because it's important for me to not push the envelope all the time.
Mhm.
Sometimes you got to let things happen.
Yeah.
And so that's what I've been working on. Just shut up. It's
Mhm.
easier for me to shut up than for me to say and then cause harm.
Now, let me ask this. And that shutting up, are you shutting down or are you just saying, let me back? Because there's a
I'm
difference
working
between
on
shutting
not
up
shutting
and
down.
thank you. Okay.
Right? Shutting up is okay. But in the background is the noise and the history
Mhm.
and the issues where you
Pulling it
can
from.
you can shut down, right?
Yeah.
And it can be a thing that you fall on because it's part of your history,
Mhm.
Absolutely.
right? So, but shutting up to ignore shutting down is work,
Right.
Yes.
and then that's just the way it is, right?
Mhm.
But it's important to the relationship. I like what you said about the partner. It's important
Mhm.
that the person is side by side because one, you're in the rib position, and two,
Mhm.
Hmm.
right? Two, you got four eyes instead of your two being ahead of me. If a woman is in front of me, that means
Mhm.
I'm behind her,
Yep.
right? I can't really protect her. She's running into all the stuff.
All
Exactly.
the stuff.
If the woman is behind me and I'm in front of her,
Mhm.
then I can forget that she's back there,
Mhm.
right? Because she's just
In the back.
You
In
just
the
in the
back.
back. You don't know what's going on in the back.
right in the back. She can
Mhm.
be backstabbing me, plotting. I'm gonna get half,
Right.
setting you up. We didn't.
Somebody else could be trying to grab her.
Well, somebody else could be humping on her.
That's
right?
in
It
the
don't
back.
matter,
I'm just
right?
saying.
Because she in the back, and that's where she at. But on the
Mhm.
side, we can get more done
Together.
together, and then it's the example for the people. I've built. I shared earlier. I built my village.
Mhm.
My
Mhm.
village away from us being together is
Mhm.
still intact.
Yeah.
So the mothers and the kids and they all are still working together.
Right.
The only thing was that I stepped out, but that village is still working together.
Mhm.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And so cultivating a village and an environment for your relationship,
Yeah.
right, is key. And
Right.
what is that, right? When the last time you put on a nightie?
Mhm.
You know
I
what
was
I
just
mean?
getting you reading my mind. I
Right.
swear. Because I'm like,
Because these are the things that you get comfortable with,
Mhm.
right? And
Yeah.
then we have some things we want.
Mhm.
I'll be quick to say I need a session.
Listen.
You know what I mean? A full blown.
Can we play a little bit tonight?
Hey, let's go get this room.
Little date
Yeah.
night.
I
Yeah.
swear.
I say, hey, you want to
won.
have a little date tonight?
Yeah.
It
I
might
like
be once a
to
month, but
say.
at least once every other month.
Once or
and we
twice a
just-
month. You know what I mean? Like I need a
because-
session.
Oh, you mean not? We talking about like going out? Yeah,
No,
session should
I
be.
mean,
mean,
session,
no,
like-
we talking about
knockdown,
like,
drag
hey,
out.
Yeah, like a session.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I said that.
She's talking about
too.
going out. I'm talking
No,
about just flat out
no, I'm
getting
talking
it
about
in.
She's
like-
talking about the session.
Yeah.
Or like going
She's
out
talking-
getting a section, or you just ain't
She's
getting none
saying
at
go to the
all.
hotel,
I'm talking about
get in a room
yeah.
and do something different.
Mhm.
She's right.
Because
Mm.
and I said this because this is how I be feeling. Like, yes, I have a house. Yes,
Right.
you may have a house.
Right.
But I don't want to be there.
Yeah.
We
Not
look at
all
these
the
walls
time.
all the time.
Right.
Let's go somewhere else. Hey, let's go act like we don't know each other at
Yeah,
this place.
See, I like
talk
to
to 'em.
right. I like
And
to
do
do
this
this.
little thing.
Yeah.
That's
and
why
then I meet
it's
you at the-
important.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
And
it's funny because I tell all my boys, treat your wife like you would treat that side
Mhm.
piece,
Right.
right? So you got to sometimes do that. We send messages, she send music.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
we do those types
Yeah.
of things of saying, you know, and I'm very candid sometime about, you know, I'll come out and say some
Wild stuff.
some good stuff.
Okay.
You know what I mean? For expressing how I feel,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
I don't do it all the time, right?
Yeah.
Because me being a man,
It's gonna look a little.
well, just
Well,
me
what
being a
the-
man, I just learned that, you know, I have to pick and choose when I do it because,
Yeah.
Yes.
you know, you have to pick and choose when you say quality things
Mhm.
to her. But if I was every day, you know, baby, I love you, you're gonna throw his ass right out the window.
Yeah, it's annoying.
It's an
It's
overkill.
annoying.
It's an overkill. You're gonna
You
throw
like
him out.
no? You like it every day?
Do
Oh,
you?
no.
You
That's
not
because you don't
fancy.
say it every day. That's the
See,
only
let
reason
me
you like
also-
it every
Let me
day.
also add
Because
this.
I don't say it every day.
No, because he doesn't say it every day.
I'm not.
So that's why you like it. That's why
So-
you want it, because
so-
you miss it. I'm just saying,
No,
if you
no.
get it every day, you're not gonna appreciate it.
I have affection every day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you the affectionate one.
Well, I mean, it's really mutual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm
It
not
is. So
affectionate.
it's the variety of ways that
Yeah.
you express
Okay, well,
and
that part.
enjoy affection.
But for you to just for somebody to just say it repeatedly the same word every day.
See, that's not
I done seen
mine.
relationships
Yeah, that's
Go
not my love language.
quickly.
because it starts
Mhm.
to seem
Because a woman,
It's no action
I done
behind
seen
it.
women be like, "Oh, he's softest," and turn on him
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
it
that-
gets
yeah.
one of those.
Mhm. Let me ask this: when I got this, so separate callings. I believe you both are in your purpose. That's why I say purpose partners.
Mhm.
Because you both are in your purpose. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like you both are in your purpose, in your calling that God had for you. So to bring that together and what you guys do with families is amazing to me. We need more of it. We don't get a lot of accolades. Not that you need them, but I'm saying you don't get a lot of support
Mhm.
and from doing the right things. And I'm hoping, especially with this month, just even starting out this month and moving forward, to change those things, because there's only so much ratchet stuff you can watch. It's a balance. The problem I have with people think when you love God or you are speaking positive that you never, like, you serious all the time. We know how to joke and have fun. Y'all can play and probably role play with each other and all that, but people have their things that is private and things that are public. So my issue or my goal with getting more married people to talk up about their relationships is to help single people, because we don't see a lot of it. We only see the negative ones out there doing things. You don't see a lot of positive.
Well, your algorithm is not gonna bring it to you.
No, I'm talking about in life, not even on Facebook. He's up in the algorithm. I can't. I cannot.
But that is
That's the
true.
life
That
part,
is
too.
true.
But it is true but ego versus obedience, fear and
Well, for
control,
us-
all of that stuff. That's
For us, it worked because she worked with women, I work with men,
correct.
and together, you know, family was something that we both feel right, and then culturally, right. Truthfully, it's some of the, as I said the other day on Chantel shows,
Mm-hmm.
the culture still puts our children
Mm-hmm.
and their sons and men in pretentious items like the Scarface T-shirt. We still wearing skeleton
Mm-hmm.
sweatshirts and
Scarface the actor or Scarface the rapper?
the
The
Scarface
movie.
the movie,
Okay, because I'm like, what up, face?
right? So we are still painting images of false identity,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
right? So being authentic is what the culture needs.
Mm-hmm.
Also, being authentic is what more women like. You are in your natural state.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't worried about nothing that you are in your natural state.
Mm-hmm.
So many of our women,
Or not.
Or not.
right? And so they mask. And so many of our men pretend, they mask. And so when it comes time for me to really be truthful in a relationship, that's very hard because the rewiring, too many in relationships, too many of our sons spend too much time with women. So that rewires them. This is why men are so dangerous, right? Because I mean, when you look at the statistics, white men, black men, Asian, matter, they're killing women.
Yeah.
Across the board. And a lot of times it's when you get into the depths of that, it's an emotional response. It's what she did. It's right. She is this. You see it now playing out in politics. It's consistently a woman's fault. But the truth of the matter is when you get into the data and the information, right, we're being very demonstrative to women, as well as women being very demonstrative to men. So you have to be able to find that, right? So being prepared for a relationship is more valuable. It's the same thing as I was sharing with Chantel on the show, right? You have to prepare yourself for what God is going to get you.
Absolutely.
And if the first time that you don't prepare yourself for what God has come from you, it's going to walk right by you. Why? Because you are in too many doors.
Yeah.
You got your body is like this. And so you over here with Billy, you over here with James, you down here with Jordan, you with Michael. And so because you so spread out, your spirit is deteriorating.
Now, what about if you're not spread out? What if you just wasting time with the wrong one?
Well, that's a whole nother conversation. So you got to figure out, is that what you're doing? And if you don't have a prescription, like she's saying,
prescription,
right? If you don't have the prescription for what you really want, right? Then who are you being loyal to?
Exactly.
And can I ask y'all this?
Exactly.
Because a lot of people, they say, okay, well, listen, because I'm right now, I'm in the midst of trying to move out of state.
Okay.
And I don't want nobody blocking. Not even my kids. I'm like,
where you want to go?
I'm going to Georgia.
She's going to Georgia.
It's not where I want to go. It's where I'm going. So.
Because Georgia got them opportunities.
They do.
Yeah,
She
black people,
black
businesses, the economy for
It's
black
country.
businesses.
I mean, but it's small.
But here what's happening.
Economy.
My family is in Covington.
I mean, did I say
Right
Conyers?
next
I'm
to-
sorry, Covington.
No, right next to Conyers.
Oh, okay.
And Conyers and Covington is like 15, 20 minutes away.
Wow.
And it used to just be nothing but woods. The buildup is crazy down there. And my family like, get down here now. So you can grow. And it's one of those things where I'm saying that to say, it's not, again, like I said, I don't want to not get me. I'm not going to say I would never, but it's not my intention right now. And like you said, I'm not preparing myself for that right now because I need to get me together.
Sure you are.
You are, yeah, you are
I'm
preparing yourself.
I am, but in my mind right now, that's not my focus. If it happens,
Roots and
I'm
Boaz.
gonna
You
go
got it.
with it. But it's go ahead.
No, I was just gonna
Ruth and
say
Boaz.
the things that are compelling you
Mhm.
to do is your preparation. So don't forget that you met somebody's job description too.
Right.
You met somebody's prescription.
Right.
You have a job description. They have a prescription because they need you.
And I need to feel it.
We
They
need
need
each
you.
other. We need
Right.
each other.
We need each
The
other.
narrative
Yeah.
is
But if
always.
you understand the difference, there is a specific role.
Mhm.
There's a specific prescription that he needs.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is a job description that we offer.
Mm-hmm.
We are co-creators in this process.
Yeah.
So as you are developing and cultivating, it is the same for him.
Right.
And so that's where you meet. That's where we met.
That's what I was getting to. Like, how did you guys end up feeling each other?
Well, I was full
You was
blown.
already feeling it.
I was a full blown player.
Yeah, you was a
player.
player.
Okay.
But y'all was friends, right?
Yeah,
Met
we
each
were
other.
friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I was when she showed up, I was like, now, right now,
Mm-hmm.
because I was out there,
Okay.
and so that's what I'm saying about me being honest.
Mm-hmm.
You see,
Right.
because that was the one thing that in the past,
You didn't do it so well at.
no, it's not that. In the past, I would have camouflaged that and still been messing with her,
Right.
messing with her,
Right.
messing with her.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But what I had determined was that she was valuable enough for me to tell her no.
Mm-hmm.
well, she didn't like that, right?
No,
But
I don't like the word. No.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but she had, you know, I was going through so much.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to incorporate her in the middle of that.
Right.
And so I was like, no, this is not the time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so she was smart by saying, you know, let me help you.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and that tempered my actions from that point on.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Although I was still buck wild, I
Mhm.
started
Slowing down.
and cutting people off, pulling my feet out them doors.
Yeah.
You understand? And
Yeah.
and really getting myself to the right mindset. Okay, because I had asked for it.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. So I had asked for it, and it came to my door.
Mm-hmm.
I said, okay, I see you.
Mhm.
Right. And so that was
What did you
important.
ask for?
How did it come to your door too? Was it Jehovah's Witness? I'm confused. What you mean?
Where your list?
No,
so
I'm
me and my
door.
People are listening. You said you asked for it.
Mm-hmm.
What was
Yeah.
it that you asked
Well,
for?
you know, I knew that our friendship was that strong.
Okay.
Right?
Mhm.
And I was telling my boy Tone, I said, probably the only woman for me, right? Because Tone kept asking me, "You think you'll get married again?" I was like, "Hell no, you know,
Mhm.
I'm straight."
Yeah.
Because I had just did a 20-year bit, right?
You-
And so he
It's
said,
time is the time now.
"Right, it's the time, right?" And so, you know, he kept asking. I said, "Man, probably the only woman that I would even consider or would be good for me is the Rose, because I gave her the nickname White Rose, right?"
Mm-hmm.
And so,
Oh.
and so Tone was like, "You think so?" I was like, "Yeah." But this was years, so we had been talking about it,
Mm.
right?
Mhm.
And while I was going through this process, then my man, we in the same apartment complex. So now we riding and going to the barbershop every day. I'm talking about I lost everything. I'm talking about I'm down to planet zero.
Wow.
And so, but that's when I was like, it was all right, God, you got me, right? And so when the call came in, the true story, it was a woman in the bed. I looked over, the phone is her. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, what you doing calling me?
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, she was like, I had a dream. You had a, I was like, man, you know, I got a daughter. What's up? You know what I mean?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was like, I want to see you when I get back in town. Okay. And then, you know, it was like a few weeks later,
Mm-hmm.
she called, what you like? I said, I want some veggie fried rice because I like vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, okay. And I show up. And she came with the full court press.
Oh.
When I hit the door, she's like, "Oh yeah, it's you."
Oh.
I said, "Oh yeah."
I got your fried rice.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
With extra butter.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's there. I mean, you know, the attraction and the okay.
You had said it in your mind, like, okay. I
She
know
knew what she wanted.
What I want.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do what I need to do, but not too much. But
She
just
had
enough.
yeah.
She took a
Okay.
shot.
Job
I wasn't
description.
mad at all. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
A lot, you know, but you know, that's as a
How it
man.
is.
You know, as a man, boy, you know, we get them shots. You know, they take
Y'all
shots.
do.
I was just shocked she was the one taking the shot.
Mhm.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So when she took the shot, I was like, oh, okay. Right. But you know, again, we found
it went by so fast, guys.
right. We found the process and here we are.
Yeah.
And I suggest anybody, the one thing they trying to get me to do is my co-pilot workshop again.
Mm.
Okay.
She trying to get me to do that again. Right.
Mhm.
Co-pilot
for
workshop for
Oh
women.
yeah, it's powerful.
Okay.
Yeah. You can't, it's powerful. You know.
Hey, anything to help me. Look, I know I need help. I don't deny that I need help, but I also need a strong person that can
deal with
me and that loves God. The problem is God, and I can't ask somebody to love God and keep accepting men that don't follow it at all. Because I'm not Build-A-Bear. I can't hope that they follow God based on how I'm living my life. I don't think that's
prescription.
She did. I wrote it down.
Right. So that's exactly what you're getting ready to do spiritually is Build-A-Bear.
Yeah, I am.
That's exactly what.
But I need the bugaboos to go away. I need the bear to be there.
Accepting.
Yeah.
Exactly. I gotta
it's
stop.
only because you don't have a job description.
I'm gonna get my job. Y'all, ladies, y'all heard it.
I'm telling you,
Y'all heard it.
Once you do that, everything is going to change.
Yeah.
Because you're co-creating.
And I also think too, with that being said, you're gonna write it out a few times.
As you should.
You can add
it's the
to
rest
it.
of
You
your
can
life.
say, oh well, you know what? That ain't what
we have more years behind us than in front of us now.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to be happy. I want to bring God glory. I don't need somebody that doesn't understand my lifestyle with as far as podcasting. Going out, I'm not out there in the streets, but I know a lot of people. And a lot of men don't understand that. Some men don't understand that. But you can go everywhere I go. You can go.
The real man will, right?
And that's what I know.
Real man will, and he will check you for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's fine.
Because I'll be the first to tell you, you ain't about to do that.
Yeah. And you need the leadership, but it's how you say it.
One thing we're not about to do that. Like what you think, you know what I mean? So that's a quality again that's rare. Understanding that if I'm honest with you, can I lay my vulnerability at your lap? Yeah. And your girlfriends and your aunties and your cousins ain't hearing it on the phone. That's another thing.
Yeah.
Right.
You hit a nerve there. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Your vulnerability, because when you start speaking into those realms, you start making them know, oh.
Looking at you sideways when you said all of this and then you back there. And
regardless of that.
And you sharing with them what you're going through, right? Exactly. The wrong ear can present a bad mouth.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Right. And so you
like, oh, he loves controlling. Oh, he's
and then on the other side of that, I know what to do. You don't want him. Yeah, I'll come get him.
And take him.
Walk him right out your house.
Yeah.
Yeah, a woman is a dangerous thing. She will walk him right out your house.
I probably am more I think I've already met my husband. I can say that. I think I've already met him. We're going to pray.
That's where it's supposed to be.
We're going to pray. But
if you got your foot in any other door, you better close it.
No, I don't have my foot or a body part in no doors. And that's I am closed for business. The dealership is closed. And that's the problem that I'm having now, where a friend of mine, he's like, we can still just go out and hang out. Why am I spending time with you if you know you don't want a future?
No.
I'm not wasting time like that. No. He doesn't see it. He's like, we can still be friends. No. I said, I'm not trying to be rude, but we are on two different planets at this point.
Yeah.
I've known you for 10 plus years, but off and on, back, one foot in, one foot out.
Yeah.
It's a time that's up.
Yeah, you gotta let it go.
That's up. It's time to go.
Yeah, and it's nothing wrong with establishing that boundary.
Exactly.
Because if you allow it to walk in, right? If you allow it to walk in, it'll sit in there and it'll fester and it'll pretend.
Yeah.
She'll tell you that. They'll pretend to be your friend, right? And always gonna be there for you. Yeah, right?
All the time.
But the real man go like, hell no, that one, he just some booty.
That's it.
That's it.
That's all.
He wants some.
That's
booty.
it, and that's all.
Me being
a bootyologist.
How about the word?
Say Daryl said, "Don't say you want to be. Just keep your peace." Well, yeah, just don't say nothing to him. Don't keep saying it. I get what you're saying there, but sometimes you have to establish things. I don't like to be rude to people. I never want to ghost nobody. Because I don't like nobody to do me like that.
It's no ghost. That is not answering the phone.
That's ghosting.
No, it's not.
I don't like
you're creating. It's a lot of people call my phone, won't even answer. That doesn't enter our friendship. It doesn't harm our friendship or none of that.
Well, you're married. It's different.
It doesn't matter if it's male, female, friend. There are a lot of males that I don't, and they're friends.
Yeah.
That we have not talked. There's nothing wrong with that, and you can't make it about that. You know what? You can't make it about ghosting because you're creating unnecessary emotion to a situation that you're saying that you're trying to get away from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Clock that T.
Yeah.
Y'all, I hate that we gotta go. This is the first episode at B2M Studios, and we have the best first guest ever, the Manns. Yes, I say the Manns. I know you have a. I say the Manns. If you can, get out there. Follow their show on Podcastic. Emmy. Is it Emmy? Because I always say it's Emmy.
Put your family first.
It's Put Your Family First. It comes on Mondays, 4:00
Yep, 5-time award winning.
All right.
5-time award winning. And they just, yes, they are. I got to give them their accolades. But drop the address for the store, your information, so people can reach you guys.
22114 Telegraph. EmiApparel.com. EMIYapparel.com. You want to get your children in that brand, and if you want anything Pistons, Red Wings, Lions, and Tigers, I got all the jackets, hats, and all that stuff.
We got all the stuff, eh? Okay, got up, Miss Heather.
Yeah, you still dodging, I know.
I'm not dodging. I had to work out some money situations, okay? Wasn't nobody sending nothing to the Raw But Real Cash App, so we can go to other businesses and help them, you know. So I had to figure some things out, but now things are getting a little better, so we're gonna see.
Okay.
We gonna definitely see. Who knows? Maybe we'll do a live up there.
Yeah. Well, when you come to Lit, you'll see.
Lit Studios. Let them know. You don't let nobody know about Lit?
Store. Yeah, that's it.
Like,
when you come in the store, you're going to see Lit.
It's a complex.
It's a complex.
Yeah,
We all work out at the complex.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you come to Lit, it's the shit.
Okay.
If that's what you want me to say.
Motor City D. Daryl Pritchard, he said, "What up, Big Cal?"
What up, dog?
That's Motor City D. I said Daryl. I said his whole name, but that's Motor City D.
Yeah.
Well, guys, it's been lovely. I guess I can end this now. I don't know how all this works. I'm excited. Cal
You
said,
did
"Don't
good.
do that."
See, you should be proud of yourself.
I am proud of myself.
It's done.
Now we're gonna see. I'll critique it later because that's what I do. But until next time, next week, Monday, 6 p.m. Live life on purpose, in your purpose. Deuces.
And keep it raw
And
Really?
real.
when you're married.
Pull up a chair, spill what you feel. No filter here, just raw, just real. Raw but real podtalk, say what you mean.